In this fifth video, we're going to look at what type of information we can extract from our Weibull plot. So we have this first projection of customer data, and we can see clearly that when we try to fit a two-parameter model, does not fit the data. We can highlight, we can see straight away that here there are at least three types of behavior, and therefore these data points require an investigation what the numbers represent in terms of perhaps location, in terms of equipment setting, in terms of failure modes, and so on. And we shouldn't be misguided by the fact that perhaps the likelihood function is absolutely fine. It looks reasonable, because what we got here is we got a reasonable likelihood function because we don't have a suspension in our data. And if we try to improve our analysis by fitting a non-linear model, say for example a three-parameter, a three subpopulation mixed Weibull, we would be able to fit our data points very well, but in reality, we could fit confidence bounds on it, but in reality the data wouldn't really help us. What this highlights is different behavior, and therefore it needs to be analyzed separately. It needs to be investigated as to why the data changes like that. The next plot we're looking at again is another type of customer data, and again it does not fit a two-parameter Weibull distribution. So we can see here a big chunk of data that they are outside of the linear model, and when we look at the data in details, there's a lot of information that requires a separate assessment in terms of location, in terms of setting, in terms of failure modes, and so on. The next data we're looking, it relates to motors. And again, we use a two-parameter Weibull as a measure to present all this type of data. But again, even though the data points fit within the confidence bound, we have different types of behavior that need to be analyzed, investigated further. The next plot relates to cables. And again, we are using the same metrics to analyze all these data points, but in reality, this one provides different types of information. It may look a reasonable Weibull projection, but in reality, being cable, it probably suggests sort of a T0 or a shift in the distribution. And the final one we're looking at, it relates to micro switches. And again, we have a different behavior within a data that needs to be investigated. This potentially could be, or would turn out to be, a batch problem in our data. And so what we've done with this video, we presented different types of projection that if we would try to analyze them with the same method, in reality it wouldn't work. So the message that comes out from this analysis, one thing is to analyze the number, but the most important type of information as to what the numbers represent needs to be collected and needs to be used appropriately. Thank you for watching, and in the final video we'll be looking at what type of prediction result we can present.